Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone had a great week. I'm Mark Barta, and this is the Queermosphere, where we jump into the past week's happenings of anything queer. If you like what you see, please let me know in a comment or DM, subscribe or follow me, and let's see what I've picked out from this last week to stir your interests. Well, Pete Buttigieg is taking some heat from Tucker Carlson after taking his paternity leave to spend with his infant. Russia launches a very strange version of RuPaul's Drag Race, and a new anti-LGBTQ ad makes the star look really, really gay. Don't go anywhere, grab some coffee and a bagel, and come right back because we're about to get started. Well, Tucker Carlson is never about taking the high road, but he may have hit a new low when he started to attack Pete Buttigieg for taking paternity leave so he could figure out how to breastfeed. The funny thing is, even Fox News offers its male employees 6 weeks of paternity leave, but the internet went to task to come to Pete Buttigieg's defense, and I can't help it, so I have to read you some of the best tweets. Pete Buttigieg is an American hero, one user wrote. Tucker Carlson is a homophobic zero. I took 2 weeks of paternity leave after the birth of each of my kids, attorney Bradley Moss tweeted. Not all of us were raised among the uber wealthy who ship their kids off to boarding schools. Some of us take time to care for our kids. Here's an interesting tweet from Tucker himself when he tweeted a colleague at Fox News when he said, "I cannot thank Fox enough for providing all fathers who work here with such great paternity leave. It's okay for you guys, but not for the Democrats." Here's another. So Buttigieg is catching heat for being on paternity leave. Good thing he doesn't golf on our dime every weekend or anything. And the winner of the bunch, Pete Buttigieg is a good man. Tucker Carlson is a big pile of dog shit. And I couldn't agree more, and what a better way to end this segment. Much love to Pete and his husband. Enjoy that time off. You deserve it. And every man deserves to take some time off to spend with their children as they are newborns. Well, this is an interesting one. When I read this article, I was like, what is this country trying to pull off here? But obviously, Russia has come up with their own version of RuPaul's Drag Race. But, of course, they've taken anything to do with LGBTQ out of it, but have kept the drag in the midst of it all. The show is hosted by a Russian online celebrity with judges who are also straight celebrities. It should be noted that the show glosses over the challenging reality in which Russia's LGBTQ community lives by mimicking the American glamour of RuPaul's Drag Race on a surface level. The program opens with a disclaimer that the show is not aimed at forming non-traditional sexual attitudes. However, complaints have already been filed with authorities that the show is in violation of the law. At the beginning of this year, a Russian printer refused to print BTS posters because they could be deemed illegal gay propaganda, and also Madonna was fined $1 million for publicly supporting LGBTQ rights in one of her concerts in Moscow. I'm not really sure what this country is trying to accomplish with this show, but we can state with certainty that it will not bring any lessening of the strife that LGBTQ Russians face in their home country. I pray for all the queers in Russia and for their safety. Hopefully someday you'll be able to emerge from this cloud of LGBTQ hate. Stay strong out there. Well, there is a lot of internet chatter over an anti-LGBTQ ad and their star being a bit too effeminate or trying a bit too hard to be straight. The very questionable heterosexual video features an unquestionably straight man calling his wife hot stuff, just to show how heterosexual he actually is, as he rants about transgendered students. He walks through the house, interacts with his many, many kids, and calls his wife again hot stuff as he carries one of their children. Again, Twitter came to the rescue. My gaydar just went off. Dude, you are trying just too hard to look straight. Someone please tell this dude and his beard that it's okay to be gay. Just an FYI, if he's not gay, I'm not. And trust me, I am. And if you want, you can check out Lauren Boebert's Twitter feed. I mean, if you've got absolutely nothing better to do with your life, and just check out how straight this guy actually is, and you can come to your own conclusions. Well, that's it for me today. Thank you for joining me this Sunday, and I hope everyone has a great week to come. Be sure to check out LGBTQnation.com. If you see something that you think I should mention in one of my videos, please let me know in a DM or comment. And remember, nobody likes a bitch from the onset, so start out by being nice. But sometimes nice doesn't always cut it. So if you have to, burn the bitch good. Thanks for tuning in with me this Sunday. If you've yet to follow or subscribe, please do so you get my weekly videos in your feed. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Sunday.